I'd like to say that I am good, but I don't know. I'm trying to figure out this camera situation, and I don't know, and the lighting situation. And every time I do a live, I swear it's like, you know, not there yet. And then you can see my mess. That's what I'm trying to like not show. Sorry. Sorry. No mess. No mess. Uh, let's see. All right, I think we're gonna stay like that for now. And I don't know. Hope for the best. Okay. And if I have to change it, I'll put it back to where it was. But I really didn't like it there. So there's that. You know what? I don't know. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it. Okay. So I just put, you know what? Rewind. Peace and love, creatives. Oh, what a disaster. I swear it's like instead of getting better and better, I feel like, yeah, this is getting worse and worse. I'm probably going to change where the camera is just because it's not doing a really good job of showing. I mean, it looks fine, but I don't know. I feel like, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. All right. So I posted, a question on a poll on my community tab, and it was basically asking like what's worse than having that feeling of like FOMO, fear of missing out. And I believe I put like regret, envy, curiosity, and all of the above. And for me, my thing that's worse than FOMO is curiosity. I was in Target and I saw the Sharpies that are like acrylic pens, and I had to. I had to see, just check them out. I got a little pack. I'm not trying to like buy a whole bunch, but I was just so curious. I was just so curious. So we're gonna open this up. I'm gonna try to make sure that the live is, like everything is visible, because what I see on my phone is not what I'm seeing in the YouTube studio. All right, so what do we have here? It says no prepping or priming needed. Colors layer without blending. Boldly marks on paper, metal, wood, ceramic, glass, rock, and canvas. Water resistant and fade resistant. And it conforms to the ASTM D4236. I believe that it has something to do with like toxicity, I think, or something like that. I'm not sure. I'll look it up because I'm not sure. All right, so we're gonna open up the sketchbook and go to, you know what? Should we go here? Should we go here? Let's go here. Let's go here. And oh, the whole book can be seen. That's good. Okay. Now the colors we have, let's see. Does it have any name colors? Store horizontally. I don't hear like any liquid in there. And there's no name on there. So this is a purple, a yellow, a blue, a red, and a green. Let's start with, just gonna put a line here. Just want to see how opaque they are, if they are opaque, you know what I mean? That should be a long enough line. Okay, these are like I thought this was the brush tip, but they're not, which is fine. But I was curious about the brush tip ones, but this is all they had in Target. Okay. That's pretty opaque. All right. And the green one. I'm going in whatever order I pick up. Wow. Okay. Kind of like, they're so juicy. My goodness. I wonder if they're gonna run out fast. You know we're doing an illustration with this, right? Okay. So now I'm curious to see. Okay, it's still wet. And you get a nice blend while it's wet. It's eating up the paper a little bit, but that's what these kind of paint markers do. Let's see. The green and the blue. It's just covering it right up, and you don't see the green at all. All right. Let's see. Let's see the purple and the red. Kind of blended a little bit, but for the most part, it's just covering it up. Okay. Let's do yellow first. Let's just go for it. Let's go for it and make something. Oh, you know what I want to do though? I want to have this one and this one, I think. Actually, yeah, let's do that one. Okay. I'm hoping I can cover this up. And if I can't, we will just, I don't know, put some washi tape on it or something. Okay. I just want to see if I can get any kind of like gradient going or anything, or if it's just going to cover it up. There's a little bit of a gradient. It's you know, I wish I had a white. That I do, but we can always use whatever white I have. All right, how about the red and the yellow? So I feel like it's drying up already though, not gonna lie. Or maybe they're just drying too fast and I need to have them ready. Trying to go soft on the paper so that I'm not like ripping it up. I don't know if you can see the pilling on the paper, but I can, and it's kind of, you know, to be expected. I wonder if it seems like there's a shine on them, which is unfortunate. So yeah, I don't know if I'm impressed. You can't like, you can't really get, I mean, they're really juicy, but for some reason it just, on the paper, it's like, it's not feeling it or something. I don't know. Okay, so we'll just keep playing around and we'll do something with this. Maybe, maybe not, because I actually wanted to, let's move this to the side. Ugh. I wanted to do the piece that I was working on at my couch. I've decided to take this humongous sketching pad to my couch. It's, I don't know if you can see that, it's 11 by 14. For centimeters, it's 28 by 35.6. But I've started taking this to my couch and basically just making art on these big pages so that, I don't know, just so that I can work a little bit bigger. Now, you know what? Can we fit this in here? Yeah. And this is what I want to do right now. I want to just get this colored. I'm hoping I have a loose eraser somewhere, because all my erasers are downstairs and I don't want to go downstairs. So let's see what we can find. I got that Mount Fuji eraser, but I really don't want to use it. We're gonna use it. We're gonna use it. If we don't find anything. Yeah. Oh yes. All right. Well. All right. They're cute, and bought them solely just because they were cute. But we're gonna use them as erasers, and we're gonna use. Like, is it just, you see how they get you with these stinking little cute little papers? It's not even like there's no Hello Kitty anywhere on the eraser. It's literally just on this paper, which gets all chewed up anyway. Let's hope the eraser's good. All right, I'm gonna start, you know what, I'm just gonna do the corner just to see if it's gonna mark my paper red. And the answer is yes. It is going to definitely mark my paper red. Get out of here, you suck. All right. Let's not get attacked by, let's not get attacked by, what do you call it? The light today, huh? I mean, this is okay. It's just very odd shaped, and it's so cute. I hate using cute erasers. I like collecting cute erasers and then just, I don't know, just staring at them. But yeah. I'm planning on using alcohol markers with this piece. I don't know. Maybe I'll just, maybe I should do gouache instead, because my plan, you know, maybe we'll do gouache, because with gouache, oh my gosh, I got a mess of eraser. I'm not used to that. That's just horrible. Look at that mess. It's horrible. Hold on, I gotta clean it. It's gonna drive me a little, you know, not happy. So let's just clean it up real quick, because that's just not it. That is not it. Okay. So I would like, you know what? Let's see how alcohol marker works on this, because I would like to use alcohol marker. So, okay, let's see if we can get more of the erasing. All right, from now on, I'm going to erase, and I am going to, you have to look away when I do it, because I'm going to just put it on the floor. Shh, don't tell nobody. Okay. Okay, that's good enough. All right, I don't really have colors set for this piece, but I like have an idea of colors. So actually I have a loose page in here that I think I gave my daughter a piece to use as swatch. So let us take a piece as well and turn it into our swatching paper. So I've been having time to do art, but I haven't really been having time to color anything because I don't know. I haven't taken anything downstairs for coloring purposes. So I've just been focusing on making art and doing line work downstairs. And then, you know, whenever I get upstairs, then I'll do, you know, the coloring. And yes, the art room is still a mess. Actually, it's worse than a mess. Hey, Natty Patty. What am I drawing? I'd like to call it hothead. Because, you know, balloons, hot air balloons are filled with hot air. And she has like a hat that kind of looks like a hot air balloon. And she kind of looks like she's a little like angry or upset or like bothered. So yeah, it came from my brain. I listen, you don't want to take a ride in my brain. You might not come back. So I'm thinking I want to do like pink, purple, yellow, lavender, those kind of colors, maybe like even orange. So thanks. I just was reading, I'm sorry, I was just reading the the chat because it's like over there. Sorry. And then I lost track, but yeah, so those are the colors that I'm looking for. So as far as yellow is concerned, I kind of want to, I'm going to try it here first and then we'll move on. But I want to make like a gradient, and I did have a reference photo, but guess where that is? On my phone, and guess where my phone is? Right there. So am I going to see the reference photo? No, because I'm intelligent. All right, so we're going to do Y04, Y02. Let's get that. Let's just get out of that one too. Let's see. Just want a nice, where are you? Oh, there you go. I see you. I tell you this, I've figured out a good spot for the markers. I can see them really well. I can find the colors, so at least that's a plus. Then I'm looking for like, I think I want to throw orange in there, but I think I want it to lean more, I don't know, do I want to lean it towards red, or should I just use the pink that I use to kind of go over the yellow and make that transition like that? That's the question. So the pinks and purples that I want to use, I kind of want to go with like a V12 kind of color. And maybe we can do like a, let's see, V12. Let's see that first. Isn't it cute? I got this, not idea. Well, I guess idea too, but the method and how to do it, I got it from Chris Hong. She's also an artist on YouTube, and she's amazing. If you don't follow her, I'll put her information. I'll put a couple of different artists that I follow, either in the description or down below in like a comment, and just so that you guys can check them out, because yeah, I saw her do that with an image that she was practicing, and then she made a bigger image with, and it's just, it was so pretty and so cute, and I'm like, oh, fluff, so that's how you do it. It was like an aha moment, and it was great. So yes, thank you, Chris Hong, for sharing your knowledge. You are wonderful and a beautiful person. So V12, let's get that out. I'm a firm believer in supporting artists, but I'm also a firm believer in sharing the knowledge, you know what I mean? And not being like super like stingy about it and like, oh, it's a secret how I do this. Okay. But, you know, you should share that because, you know, secrets go to the grave and then they die. You want to share it so that it lives on. I want to try this I think that says R010, but who knows? Not me, and I'm the one that wrote it. Okay, let's see. Do I even have an R010? Is it a Copic? I think I should try RV02 as well, because it's kind of like a bright pink. I'm going to try that, both of those. RV02 and a I want to say 010, but maybe it's a RV10? Who knows? Well, let's look for both. RV. And then what was the other one? RV02. There's so many. There's so many. I can't. Okay, I got RV02. Or maybe RV04. Let's see, RV02. I always get flustered with yeah, no gatekeeping. Yeah, seriously. That's why, like, I know I'm not a well-known artist, and I know I'm just started in my journey, but whatever mistakes and cool things I end up making via live stream or via a video that I make, I want you guys to like see it and then either learn from what I messed up with or learn from what I did and use it for your knowledge, because knowledge is power and keeping it to yourself sucks. I still can't find it. I took this one RV04, but I think it's, well, I don't know. Happy Little Accidents? I might like that. It's really, really pink. I think I want to try the V04 too. Since I'm going like super pink, might as well try to go super. Okay, I think I got all the colors I want. And I have nothing planned out. So, yeah. Let's just swatch the colors right now and make sure that they all actually work. Oh, look at me. First color. But I do have another one of these, so maybe I knew that it was a bad guy. That's a bad guy. Let's leave it up there. And let's hope that this one actually is juicy. Yes. Okay. Let's get a pen. My Mount Fuji just fell apart. Okay. So this one is B12. And this is, oh, well, She Bright, RV04. This one is RV02. I'm going in order. Really, I am. RV02. That might just be, I don't know. We'll see. Y02. And I'm thinking, like, if it's too light, they kind of look similar, Y04. If it's too light, I can always make it darker. You know what I mean? I can always add to it. Okay, and that one is just, like, pretty much non-existent, but I figured as much. 3. It was more to help with, like if I needed a gradient or anything. And I should maybe try to get something in between the pinks and maybe another purple. Wait, didn't I get another purple? missed one. I'm just going to put it right next to, yeah, that's bright. V04. Okay. Alright, and this is a lot of page to cover. This one, I didn't cut it down or anything, so it's 11 by 14. And I'm just glad that it fits in frame. It makes me happy. Alright, let me see. Alright. I just want to make sure that I can see everything and that I am just trying to straighten out for you guys as much as possible anyway. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm a dummy. Skin tone. Because I do want her to have like light, like fair skin. I think. Let's do... E00... I just like moved it out of the way twice already. Okay. I think that's good for now. And then we'll work. That one is E00. And hopefully I don't have to refill any of these. But we'll see. That one is E30. Alright, so let's get her colored first. And we'll work our way. You know, I'm hoping this can act as her shadow, but if not, like I said, I'm being cautious and I'm like going super light and then I'll go darker. I like the Pokemon's hot air balloon. Pokemon is purple. Oh my gosh, that must be, you see, like any new Pokemon, I don't know. Unfortunately. Is that a new Pokemon? I think so, because I don't remember a hot air balloon Pokemon. And honestly, I'm gonna try to be careful with the ink that I used, because I did use a Micron, but like a fine liner, but I don't, sometimes they're like weird and they say that they're like marker proof, if you know what I mean, and then you go over it with marker and turns out everything is smudgy. So I'm just not even going to give the ink the opportunity to smudge the black, and I'm just going to be really careful with my coloring over the ink sections. I was having such a hard time getting her proportion properly, and it's probably still not proper, but it's the best that I was able to do. Like, I kept on making her legs too short, and then like her torso looked weird, and it was just a mess. But I think it looks good now. She said question mark. I'm gonna go, like I said, I'm just gonna go nice and easy on this one. And I feel like E00 is on its last leg. And where are my refills? That's a great question. That is a great question. I do have refills. The question is, do I know where they are? Kind of. I know what bin they're in, and they should be nearby, but something tells me that Pastelisa put it really, really far away because it takes up a lot of space. Listen, one day I'm going to be able to support my art making with my art making, and I'll be able to actually have an actual studio where I can put my stuff away in a manner in which I can find it. And it's like within reach, you know, you can reach it and all that good stuff, and the drawers and everything. I see it in my future. I just have to want it. I'm gonna just put it lightly because I just put that marker down, and hopefully it's not gonna be looking too patchy. I'm gonna put a little, you know, where Copic falls short is it's seriously in their tops. Like, can you just let them cap so that I don't have tops all over the place? Yeah, but they definitely have the size of the letters on the marker better than Ohuhu. That's for sure. I think I want to... I don't know how her lips are because I put that liner in a really dumb place, but she's definitely pouty, so I mean, I think I can make it work. I might not be able to. We'll see. But I do like that it's a little darker with the pink, so we're gonna keep going with that. Okay, we'll put some on the eyes. I want to get this part like out of the way, because if I mess up, it's here in this area, and I won't feel like I wasted my time, because this is where we started. We're gonna cover this up though. I'm gonna figure out, I can also use pencil if I want, as far as her mouth is concerned. So let's just blend that pink in, because I'm not feeling it. I am not. Okay. Okay. Nice and slow. Nice and slow, right? There's no rush. I have to tell myself that because I just want to go too fast, and then I ruin things. Okay, so as far as her colors are concerned, I want to keep them very similar to the background. I don't know if I should do the lines or the circles or the whole thing this color, and then maybe, or I can do it this color, and maybe the circles this color, and then color in the fluffs. I don't know. I'm not feeling any of it. So we're going to move to the dress, and we're going to start with, I think I want to start with the really light purple, and we'll go from there. Am I going to regret it? Possibly. But I took a picture of it before I started the artwork, so I can always transfer this to my iPad and trace it again and start all over. You know what I mean? Diamond and Pearl. Okay. Okay. Yes, I know Diamond and Pearl, but I didn't play that one. I didn't play any Pokemon games, honestly. I watched the Pokemon shows. Definitely watched a lot of Pokemon shows. I love Pokemon shows. They're great. And I reference a lot of Pokemon, like silly saying, like when I don't remember any of their names. And if you're new here, you're probably surprised. If you're not new here, you're not surprised, because I forget everybody's name. But the kid with the blonde hair, he's like, thanks to science. And every time he did something, it would blow up, and Ash Ketchum would have like a mini burnt out fro. Oh, so good. Oh, Pokemon. Good times. Now the silhouette, like the way I got her torso like this, I honestly took inspiration from comic book artists like David Finch and such, because they're really good with making the female body look like super dope. So I definitely took it from that. A whole bunch of inspiration from a whole bunch of different artists in this piece. Different artists that I really do admire. Okay, and I'm thinking, like, this is all going to be like a white kind of color, maybe with like gray undertones, just so that you can see where it's the shading is and shadows and all that stuff. But I don't know how that, or maybe I should do it like a really light pink. And then it'd be like a little light pink fluff. You know what I mean? I don't really have, I have the RVO2, but is that light enough? I don't think so. So we'll get that later though, because I actually want to keep putting like some shading. Trying to get better with shading. I'm trying to get better with everything. Trying to get better with everything, but I just shading is definitely it's just necessary. It really does help push out areas that you want pushed out. So I'm shading, but I'm like lightly shading so that I am not going too fast, like, you know, too hard, too fast. You know what I mean? I kind of want to, I don't know if this is going to work, but we're going to try it. And if it doesn't work, We can't paint over it, but we can definitely put a darker color marker over it. You know what I'm saying? All right. Kind of like a, I don't know, a cute little scarf looking thing. Right, and we'll make it darker now. Well, as long as the light doesn't attack me like it did last week, I like where it is right now. Besides this little shadow that's coming here, but I think I'm gonna move where I've positioned the camera because I don't like it. Okay, and now this back here is her hair, but I'm not sure what color I want to do her hair. So this is where I wish I had one of those big chunky markers because, yeah, I want to color everything more or less yellow. Maybe I should just kind of like, do I want to do it all yellow? Or do I want to do, I think I want to just do this area behind them yellow. Let's try that. I'm going to do the brighter one, Y02. Oh, sorry. I got, kind of like forgetting that I am live and I have a camera watching what I'm doing. Oh, there we go. So I kind of like turned my book in a way where, yeah, you might not be able to see everything. I want to keep with these colors. Maybe I'll introduce blue, or maybe I should just do just darker variations of the colors that I already have. You know what I mean? So my idea, and I'm probably going to end up having to redo this if it doesn't come out right, because I really want it to look good. But my idea is to have a nice gradation where the sky is kind of like turning that pinkish purplish color, but there's like hints of yellow to orange in it as well. And yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Trying to do it like section by section so that I don't run out of yellow. Or maybe I'll take a break, move to something else, and then come back to coloring the background. Also, while I'm doing this, I'm just trying to think about like hot air balloons, and I know that they're like usually like really bright, super saturated blues and reds, but I want like more pastel-y colors, and I hope that I can pull it off and it looks okay. Okay, and then the areas where I don't color it in, I think I'm just gonna leave it for like it to be like part of the clouds. I just hope I don't ruin it. I had another like color palette that I wanted to try, so I might try that as well. And that color palette was more leaning towards like blues and golds. But if I do that color palette, honestly, I want to do it in ¿cómo se llama? Oh gosh, gouache. Oh my god, finding words are hard. Okay. So I'm starting with this yellow, and I'm hoping to get a nice yellow to orange kind of gradient in this background area. Will it look good? I don't know, because it's kind of like I'm not using a reference photo, so it's kind of, not kind of, it's my imagination on what I'm remembering. And sometimes we remember things very wrong. And I definitely am one of those people who remember things very, very wrong. So I will do my best. I will do my best. That's all I can do. I don't know if the pink is going to do what I want it to do, so I might just lean into it and just get an orange. We'll see. So I think, oh, I gotta sneeze. Nope. Nope, I'm good. Okay. Yeah, I figured I would do this on live stream because, to be honest with you, my my most funnest drawings, I'm not going to say my best drawings, but my funner drawings have been while I'm sitting at the couch. And I don't know, I get to share some of my couch art with you. I think I like that orange. I think I like it. So let's start from, let's start from here. Okay, let's just keep the is that too light? That is the question. Let's put some yellow and then pink, and then I think I'm just going to, I really do think I'm just going to go for like a light orange. I just feel like it's going to take me so much longer to get to where I want to get by doing it like this. Oh, I covered it like a smart person. Or maybe I want to take it easy like this. Let's see. The marker noise is funny. No, I think it's just gonna take too long. I'm like so, like, you know what it is. I'm being a chicken. like worried about messing up. And at least if I'm going slow like this, my chances of messing up and not being able to fix it are a little bit lower. Just throw a little bit of pink over here. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take this side, we're gonna roll with it. And we're gonna just do it like this. And then on the other side, maybe I'll find a lighter orange. Well, a light orange, and then just see how it looks like that. Because I think I'm gonna like the orange if I choose a good orange. I like the way it looks. I don't know. I feel like it's taking forever. And I'm not feeling that. So let's see. Let's get a good orange if we have one. Let's try the YR12 and the YR21. Oh, they're right next to each other. Okay. Let's see. I think I like the YR21 better. Let's write that down. I gotta double, triple check my numbers and stuff because dyslexia is something that I have. Okay, let's see it on this side and see what we get as far as like oh, maybe I should have just saturated it a little bit. I'm gonna do it with Just one that is just so difficult to use sometimes. Like holding it at an angle in which it's gonna work properly for what I need. Sometimes it's very annoying. Okay, so I saturated it. Now I'm gonna go over it with okay. Let's just color that part in. Alright, and I think that's as far as I went. So just blend it all in. Definitely a lot easier and smoother looking than the pink and yellow that I was doing on the other side. We'll let that side dry and try to get it back. Yeah, I really like this better. I do. Okay, and then for the top, I think I just want to go in like harder with the YR21, and I'm kind of like worried that I don't have enough juice in the YR21, which is crazy because I don't really use this color. Public service announcement: use your art supplies. They're not going to last forever. Well, some of them do. Or pretty darn close, but you know, use them. Use them or lose them. I'm going to try to just got plenty of juice. All right. And I'll just go over it all. Just try to smooth it out as much as possible. And get these colors a little bit more to marry with each other. I'm curious to see how this would come out if I did it with either watercolor or gouache, to be honest with you. I wouldn't mind either. Either medium. So I'm trying to approach my my art as like coloring pages. You know what I mean? So I've been taking pictures of my art and just putting them on my, because I have Procreate on my iPad. So I figured if I could just take a picture, snap it, keep it there. If I want to change anything up, or if I messed up here and I want to redo it, I have an image where I can print the line work off of a printer and just start all over again. Or if I'm like, you know what, I'm really curious as to how this looks with gouache or watercolor, and I want to use maybe like a cold press watercolor, then I can just print it out and then get like a transfer paper and transfer it onto some nice watercolor paper of my choice. You know what I mean? All right. Okay. And I'll come in with the brush tip. And it's crazy. I feel like I went pretty big with the composition, but I feel like my little guys, I wish I had them bigger, but I didn't want them in the front. I wanted her to be the focal piece. You know what I mean? But I just feel like I could have made it even bigger. And that's another thing, hopefully, that I can do if I take a picture of my piece and then just go from there and maybe just turn it into like, you know, I can expand it. You know what I mean? Like zoom in or whatever, or just like print it on, I don't know. I really don't know how to do it, but in my brain, it sounds amazing and it sounds like it's gonna work. So we're gonna just go with that. All right. I am so like, I don't know what I want to do with the balloons. I don't know what I want to do with the balloons. We have like a cloth-like thing here. Do I want to bring in blue to the mix and just have like a blue? Do I want to make it purple? And then V12. That's this one. That's what her outfit is, the majority of it. Let's do it. Let's at least do this part. You're not going to know unless you try, right? Let's jump into it. Let's do it. Let's get it done. And we'll figure it out from there. Okay. Stressed. All right, let's focus on the little lion guy, and I'm gonna say that's a dog. It looks like I'm gonna say it's a dog, and I'm the one that drew it because I drew it to be a dog, but sometimes I see it and I'm like, that kind of looks like a bunny, but it's not. All right, so I think I want to do like a E34 or 35 for the dog. And then for the lion, I kind of want to make him look like, what is his name? From Bleach. The little lion. What's his name? I love him too. Anyway, him. I want it to look kind of like his colors. So maybe I can use that for his little fluff. And maybe wire 21. Oh, and my light is dead already. Let me see. How bad does it look? I mean, does it look really bad? Because I'm done with that light. I have to plug it, and if I plug it in, the problem is, you know what? Give me a second. I'm going to try to unplug it and then just plug it in. On the other side, and hopefully like the wire is long enough. And if it doesn't work, then we're gonna just be without that light. Hold on, maybe I can bring it up a little bit. Stay there. Oh, it might work. If it's on this side, which I think it is. Okay. Stay. Don't fall. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Oh gosh. Okay. So let's see how this looks on. Ooh. Okay, that's good. Okay. And I want to use the wire 21, but let me see them together first. I think that's good. And I want to put like little stitching marks on him when I'm done with everything. Now, as far as like in here is concerned, I think I want to go dark, but I don't want to go like dark, like a black dark. Maybe a darker purple. I'm not sure. Oh, we're winging it. What are you gonna do? All right, and let's get the puppy. Oh my gosh, I know that my channel is an art channel, but I cannot help but sharing the pups with you guys, and I hope that it's okay that sometimes I put them as shorts, and I don't know if you guys get to see it or not, because for some reason when you're subscribed to me, my content is not directly shown to you for whatever reason. Or when you're subscribed to me, you decide that you want to subscribe and then you don't want to see my content. I don't know. But yeah, if you guys want to see the pups just being cute little puppies and happy, I posted a little short today with them. My son just ends up taking such good fun photos with the pups. And yeah, I think I want to throw blue into the mix. And my reason is like these little flags. I'm like, I feel like pink and purple are just going to be too much. Pink and purple. I don't know. We'll let it ride for a little bit. And okay, what I want to do, and this might take forever. I kind of want to do like a gradient. Maybe I should do pink first. You know what? I really wish I got most of my Copics in the Chow version. I know there's less ink in it, but the tops post, they're easier to hold for me, and you can always buy refills. I enjoy holding Chow more than I do a what do you call those? You know which ones I'm talking about. You guys need to feel real sorry for me when I get older, because if my memory is like this now, can you imagine? Oh Lord, have Jesus. I'm gonna try to like I'm gonna do it here first, like in this cloud here, and see how I like it, and then move to the bigger cloud and just chisel away at what I want to do, because I really don't know. You know what I mean? I know how it looks in my head. I just don't know if I will be able to get that look out of my head and onto the paper. You know? If you know, you know. And I know some of you do know. And some of y'all just rock and can totally, like, you know, hit it out of the park in one. Okay, I think I'm gonna do the whole thing with this pink. Oof, okay, here we go. Okay, then let me try the chisel. Yeah, yes. That's exactly what he reminded me of. So I wanted him to look like I It's on the tip of my tongue, his name. It really is. But I can't. I'm not. I'm about to Google it. I really like the way the pink is like bleaching the other pink to make a new kind of pink. And I'm wondering if I should lean into that. And the answer is yes, but I'm curious. What would happen if I put this pink first? We shall see. Okay, so that's going to be the darker. I think that was supposed to be part of that cloud. Okay. All right, and then I just have to be careful with bleeding. Although Copics are pretty good when it comes to that. They're not much. Okay, now let's take the chisel and just go in a circular motion and see what we get. It's crazy because I see the clouds and I'm like, all right, that's how I get that look on a cloud. You know what I mean? And then I try to emulate that in a piece, and for some reason, it's just so difficult. Also, you know, granted, I'm not looking at a reference because I like to torture myself. But, I don't know. I don't know why I do that. Let's see what happens when we blend this all together. Also, my brain retains things better when I have to struggle to get it. I don't even know if that makes sense to you, but if it does, I feel for you because, yeah. I think I like it. I think we can like make it work a little bit better. Should we throw some purple in the mix just to give a little bit of, you know, like, hey, here's another moody cloud kind of thing? Or is that just a little too moody? I think I definitely want to kind of like put some here. And then we have to fix that because I'm trying to avoid the ink. The line work. Because sometimes the line work is like my enemy and it's like, oh, hey, haha, just kidding. I don't work with markers. I know I say I do, but joke's on you, fool. Yeah. I think I like that. I think we'll just keep going until I like what I see. Yeah. Definitely think that that purple is too, it's a little too dark. I need a brighter purple. All right, let's keep going this way. And we're definitely going to use the bright pink first. Gone! Oh my god. How do you forget that? How do you forget? Thank you. Thank you, Fairy Sash. Gone. Yes. And he's awesome. And a pervert, but he's still hilarious. And I love him. And he cares about Rukia. And everybody. And he's just adorable. And he's waving at our little hothead, but she doesn't want to hear it. She's like, no, I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to anyone. I'm a hothead. I like the variation of the pinks that I got with putting the lighter pink. So that's what I'm trying to do here. We'll see how it goes. Oh. And then maybe I'll finish this side and then take a break so that the juices can just, like, I guess, get juicy. If that makes any sense, because I don't want my marker to dry out because I left it open too much. So I forgot who I was watching, and they were talking about markers weren't meant to cover a large page. They were meant for smaller pages, and it was kind of like, it felt like, anyway, like they were kind of like making someone who used markers the way I'm using them now, like to cover a large area, like they were like, I don't know, dumb, or shouldn't even try that, like what are you doing, kind of thing. And I don't know, I feel like art supplies, markers, everything, like they're made to do whatever you want to do with it. There's no written rule on how to use a marker, and shame on that artist for telling someone that there's only one certain way to use an art tool, because I mean, you can use it however you want. And if I want to use it to cover a whole entire surface of something, then by gone, that's what I'm going to do. I want to put some darker pink fluff. I do know who the artist was that said it. I'm just not going to say their name because I'm not mean and I don't want to call anybody out. Well, sometimes we say stuff and, you know, we don't realize what we're saying. Okay, I like that. We're gonna move it to this side, but I think I'm gonna take a break. I want to do this basket. Actually, I want to do the basket, like, I want this color, but I want a lighter color of that. Let's see, what are we doing? How are we doing with time? Oh. I think, oh gosh, I think my E11 is dead, but that would be like the perfect, wait, what is this one? E35. How about, How about I just do it E35 and then just get a darker one? Let's try it. Oh, speaking about artists, I think I might have struck a nerve with people talking about Instagram and like, I don't know, I feel like sometimes I feel like I shouldn't say certain things because like it's frowned upon, but also I'm me, and I for the most part I'm gonna say how I feel. I just I just hope that, you know, everybody can understand that we all have like opinions and ideals and thoughts and you know, things that we feel strongly about and things that we, you know, you know, and I just feel like I should be able to say that I feel strongly about XYZ, and I'm not looking for people to agree with me, but I still think that I should be able to put it out there for, you know, whoever needs to hear, you know. But I feel like I've said too many wrong things, and I might be on the no-fly list, which is fine, I guess. I don't know. It's like, do I want to be on something where I can't give my own opinion and feel okay for giving it, and not like 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 I'm gonna get canceled basically if I gave my own opinion on something. I don't think anyone should have any kind of fear of giving their opinion, as long as it's not just being a jerk about it. You know what I mean? And it's just an opinion. I think you should be able to say how you feel about something, and if the other person doesn't agree with you, that's okay. I don't think everyone should agree with everything that everyone says. I think that if that was the kind of world that we lived in, it would be really boring and very, very lackluster as far as imagination is concerned, because if everybody's feeling and thinking the same thing, then what do you think is going to be made with those kinds of minds? Nothing I want to see, personally. I think the fact that we have our own imagination and our own minds and our own thoughts and our own opinions makes us really, really fascinating people. But what do I know? What do I know? Okay, I think, oh, I'm good. That was just a canvas that I've been staring at for months and totally disregarding. We're not going to talk about that. I really am having a difficult time choosing what I want the balloons to look like. I might definitely, I think I am. I think I'm gonna throw some blue. Yeah, I think I'm gonna throw some blue in there. Or maybe I'll throw blue here. Oh, I don't know. All right, let's, I'm just trying to, I mean, I would like blue, but I don't know if blue is the right answer. I think I want to do the fluff like, maybe I should do, okay, if I do B91 as the fluff shading, maybe I can incorporate that into the piece somehow. Yeah. Okay. I think that's cute. Now, can we get away with maybe... But I think maybe adding blue is going to help me. We'll see. Okay. Oh my gosh, this weekend, hey, this weekend we watched Madam Web, and it was just, we knew it was going to be um horrible, but we watched it anyway, and horrible it was. And it wasn't even like, because you know, this whole woke whatever stuff, it wasn't like, it did not, in my opinion, show like strong woman characters. It just was so, it was so dull. It was so dull. I'm like, how is this a superhero movie? Like, there's no superheroing going on. It was like ditzy. If anything, it made women look stupid and ditzy. And I couldn't. We watched the whole thing, of course, because we had, you know, we're suckers for really horrible movies. But this one was just like, no, it was just. And I was telling my husband, because he's like talking through the whole movie, and I'm like, can you just be quiet so I can hear like what's going on? Maybe if I look at it not as a superhero movie, but just like a regular movie, I'll like it. You know, it'll be interesting, entertaining. No, no. Even if it was like a standalone, random chick flick or just like a regular action movie, I would still hate it. Horrible. Horrible. Oh, just so bad. Like, how? All right, I'm gambling on the fact that I know where my pink Copic multi-liners are, so that I can add a little bit of zhuzh with that onto paper. We'll see. I'm still toying with the idea of the clouds and what color I want them to be, because they're not going to be, I don't think I want them white. I want them to be something else, but do I want them to be like a purple over there? Do I want it to be orange, like a darker orange to yellow back there? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, that's colored in. And what I'm thinking for this basket is actually, I'm gonna do it. I'm thinking to just so that there's like hints of blue everywhere, so it doesn't seem too off. I think that's cool. Then maybe we can do the other color that purple. And then, oh, I messed up. This is not the purple, I think. It is. All right, it'll lighten up, I think. Or maybe because it's sitting next to the blue, it looks like a different color, because it definitely doesn't look like that color, but I might just be, impatient with the outcome right now. All right, I'm gonna do this pink. And I want to do the inside a dark color, but I don't want to do it black. Maybe like a VO9. Maybe like a VO9. Okay, I'm like on a roll finding colors in my drawer right now. Oh, am I gonna regret this? No, worst comes to worst, if I regret it, then I will put it black. You know what I mean? Washing dishes, watching you so I can't text, but oh my gosh. Clean them dishes, girl. Yeah, speaking about dishes, yeah, I think the kids are gonna have leftovers today because I didn't make dinner before the stream. I was actually taking all of the stuff in my room, this art room, closet, whatever you want to call it. I was taking it out and getting it ready for just organizing it a little bit better. I'm trying to darken the bottom area so it kind of looks like there's some kind of depth in there. All right. Oh, and he needs his little nose colored. Maybe we should do it with the same color. You can't stop me. Oh my god, he's so cute. Okay. Should we just go with the matching? I think I want to do that. So let's do that. The 12. I kind of want to make it look, I don't know what that is called, like when it's like cushy, like a cushion kind of look to it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull it off, but that's what I would like it to look like. So, oh, the puppies are barking. Well, good news as far as like smudging. I just kind of like rubbed the Copic on the marker and it seems like it didn't smudge. I think I really do want to redo this in gouache. I think I do. I might want to do it in acrylic gouache just so I don't have to worry about disturbing layers once it dries. If I do it, it'll be a long time from now, but if I remember to, I will post it if I do it. I'll put it on the community tab. Okay. I'm going to take that lighter purple, I mean, not the lighter purple, the darker purple, and kind of like push out some of the areas of this hotheads hat. There we go. I like it. I kind of wish I had like those glittery gel pens. I'm trying to stick to just Copic for the majority of this piece because well, for the whole entire piece actually, because I'm thinking that this is potentially one of the pieces that I can submit into that competition. I decided to not kill myself about what I'm gonna make. It was driving me like bananas, and I'm just like, why are you driving yourself so crazy with the idea? Because you know you want to make it stand out, you want to make it yours, and you want, and you like your end game, your goal is for the judges to this piece to stand out to the judges. I'm gonna use the chisel side, and it's it was just stopping me from even making any kind of art with that thought going in my head, like, okay, so then it has to be perfect, it has to be amazing, it has to look great, it has to. And I'm like, this is a competition showcasing me, and if I'm showcasing myself, then it's gonna be art that I would make, right? Not something that I wouldn't make. So I kind of like talked myself off the ledge, you know what I mean? And just decided to make a whole bunch of different pieces, paint them, you know, color them, whatever. And whichever one I like, submit. And the rest is, you know, the rest is out of my hands. But at least, because, you know, judge is the day of the end entry submission day, whatever you want to call it. It's nearing. And what? Am I gonna like not submit anything because I had this fear of it not getting picked? Girl, stop it. First off, yeah, you might not get picked. The chances are really high that you're not going to get picked. Get over yourself. That doesn't mean that you don't try. I know I sound like a broken record, but I have to keep saying it because it's just something I need to be reminding myself all the time. And we are our worst critics. We're our biggest uh, advocates, cheerleaders. We're the ones who have our back more than anyone else. You know what I mean? Or we should. So, you know, just girl, just do it. Reveal 2. I'm so glad I wrote all our names down. All the numbers of the marker, because I would have definitely picked the wrong marker a couple of times. I'm hoping that this doesn't really clash too much with that color. That's why I did it like muted a little bit. I think it looks okay, but we'll see. trying to be a little bit more random with where I'm coloring in all of the cloud area. You know what I'm saying? What is this one? 81. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Let's see. Getting a little bit more comfortable with my choices, my stroke choices. I might not keep the balloon like that. Okay. Now, I think I'm going to use the lighter pink. And I'm going to just, you know, just color it in, minding my own business, not stressing myself out. Clouds will be clouds. Just keep going. Do like Dory, just keep swimming. Well, if I submit it, then yes. But if I don't, then I guess I'm a coward. I'll just like put a blurb on the community tab when and if I do. I think I'm gonna, unless I like, I don't know. But when I submit it, I will put it on the community tab just to, I don't know, let you guys know. So I could get like a little a crowd cheer. I'm so tempted to put blue, like, I don't know, don't do it. Just stop. Just stop it. Stop it right now. I like the circular motion that I'm doing with the chisel tip. It's really making a nice texture. I don't know if you can see it on... Oh, yeah, you can. I was going to say, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but I can definitely see it. And I'm liking what I see, so I don't know if I'm going to go over it again. Let's just not tempt the smudgy gods, huh? They can just stay at ease and not ruin my piece. Okay, let's go here and do the same thing. Trying to get this to look like organic, but makes sense at the same time. I don't want to go this far. down. I kind of want to keep going, but I want to leave like white spaces too. You know what? I'll leave white spaces. And if I don't like it, I can always cover it up. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm gonna let that be. And what do I have here? RVO2. Maybe I'll just get an RV00 because that's my next color that I have. Maybe I'll just get that and kind of like just, where are you? I see you. I'm gonna get it out, see how I like it, and go from there. And I still with the chisel tip too, so we can still keep that circular motion going. And if I don't like it, I can always cover it up. All right, I kind of like it. I don't know. Let's go from here. Because I kind of hate it now. All right, we're just gonna keep going in circular motions with the pink because I really love the texture that I'm getting for the clouds. And I mean, can you ask for anything more when you're doing clouds to get like an actual texture that you're vibing with? I say no. So let's do it. Let's keep it going. Although I think I should take a break and move to something else for a little bit just so that the ink can, like, you know, rejuicify. That's a word. It's a new word. I made it up. Rejuicify. Yeah. Let's let it rejuicify after this little pass here. All right, we're gonna let it rejuicify, and we're gonna go to this. Okay, actually, I want to see just how much I can regret something. Let's just do. Trying to keep it really light-handed with the line. I don't want a thick line. I think it's okay. I think I'm okay with it. I'm going to take that RVO4 and just give a little bit of a stronger shading underneath the little cloth that I have, or whatever you want to call this, drape. You know, this thing here. The thing that I drew, but I don't know the name of. Let's do that too. The lines here too. See what we get out of it. I like that. I think I'm gonna do that for the little triangles here. I don't know if I'm gonna do both sides. I'm gonna do one side first and see how I feel. I'm gonna leave it like that, and if I like want to go more, I will. Now I'm so like strongly leaning towards just throwing glue over there, but I'm like, is it gonna be just too much? Or should I just do it? Oh, I'm scared. You know what? If I don't like it, I'm just going to, oh God. I can turn it purple. But will I like the purple that it, like, you know, let's see. Let's see, this one is the RVO2. I mean, it's a muted purple. Let's do it. Let's just do it, because you know what? I said it already. If I don't like it, I can always redraw this and color it again and know what not to do. You know what I mean? Stop being so scared. He's making me want to watch Bleach. My husband hates the filler episodes, because in anime there are definitely filler episodes that you really don't need to watch to know what's going on in the story. But your girl loves some fillers, especially with Bleach. But when they're doing the karakuraiser. It's like one of my, it's just, I love it. I just love it. I'm such a nerd. Proud of it. Okay, I'm liking the way it looks. I like the way the balloon looks. I don't know if I like it with everything else. I need to take a step back and just, you know, just see it as a whole once I finish coloring it. I'm not gonna do it now, because if I hate it, I still have to finish coloring it. Well, I don't really, but I'm gonna want to. So let me hate it, if I hate it, after I finish coloring it. Hoping I have, I think I put all my liners in that one drawer, so my pink liner should be in there. I wonder if I should do a different glue just to push it out a little bit more, or if I should just wait and go from there. Oh, somebody called me. Oopsie. Okay. All right, so there's that. Now, I'm thinking that I am going to just use the, oh, not this one, the E30. last place I check. Okay, I'm gonna use the E30 to put this here, and then for the inside here, I think I'm gonna go with, like, here I did like a super dark purple. I'm thinking I'm gonna do a super dark brown, just to, I don't know, just to give it a little, I think I want to do this one. Lost my train of thought. It's gone. I know I put the shade already, but it kind of like melted in, so I'm putting it again. Yeah, I like that. Okay, now I want to go with super dark brown for in here. I think I'm gonna do actually that E29. E29. There it is. All right, I think I'm gonna use the bullet nib. I think that's the wiser. And if I don't like the way it looks, like if it's too light, then I'll just, like I said with the other one, you know, I'll throw a black in there and I'll make it dark enough. Okay. All right, he's looking good. I kind of want to give him a little bit of shading underneath. E35. Here. Let's give a little shading here. That looks good. I kind of don't like this color. Maybe I want to put it, no, that's too dark. Just gonna, I'm doing it. This one is giving me ice cream cone vibes. I'm getting major ice cream cone vibes for this hot air balloon basket. Just blending it all in. Okay. And then I'm gonna keep up with the, is it Ravio 2? I think it was. Let's just double check. Here we go. Let's do it. Let's start on this side. Yep, it juicified. I wonder if that is a word. I feel like I'm taking too long to finish this piece. That's another reason why I decided to do a piece that I already like had drawn up, like sketched up and lined. Just felt like we do Sketchbook Tuesdays, and for the most part we draw everything. But you know, sometimes we can just have the piece ready, right? Hopefully that's okay. Not all the time, because it is Sketchbook Tuesday, and you know, we gotta do sketching in our sketchbook. Honestly, if I liked those Sharpie. I had to, like, I had to kill that curiosity. I did. So I'm glad I did. But I'm not a fan. I'm curious still about the brushes, but I don't know. I'll stick with my, ¿cómo se llama? What is it called? Pascas. And also the pointer ones that I have they're pretty good too. I like those. I also have some loop. Plenty. I have plenty. I just was curious. So I had to just, stop being curious. And in order to stop being curious, I had to purchase it. Purchased, curiosity done. And consensus for me is it's okay. It's kind of like because you see all these kids are getting the markers, and well, not only kids, but some of these YouTube artists are getting the Artix markers, and they're making some gorgeous, amazing art with it. But they also are, for me, a lot more talented, I feel, than I am. And sometimes you go into purchasing a piece based on what you saw another artist do. And for me, it's like, yeah, they did it. Not you, okay, girl? So know your role and your capabilities. And yeah, so. But I definitely was curious about those Artix markers too. But I won't be getting the bigger set because, like I said, I definitely have more than enough, what do you call those? More than enough paint markers. I'm just trying to find another pink that I can put under here. Do I want to do another pink? Should I put the other darker color and then go over it? Am I going to regret it? Oy. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. What? What's going to go wrong? The only thing that's going to go wrong is I have to redo this again. It's okay. This one's definitely a lot more juicy than the RVO2. I hope I have a refill for that. I might. I also was contemplating on just whipping out my refill inks and just plopping down some ink on the paper and going from there. But I'm a coward. And I felt like that was just, going a little too far. So I advised myself against it. I feel like I have to get her skin a little bit, like, I don't know, I feel like it's very in need of a little bit more pizzazz. I'm gonna color her shoes. I'm gonna put her shoes and I'm gonna make them the purple that I used to make the shading. I like it. I like it. I like it. You know what I didn't check that I have to check because this might be something that I'm submitting. Can I even use color pencils, or I think I have to just stick to Copic supplies. So I'll check the rules and proceed accordingly. But I won't put any pencil until I check the rules. Okay. I kind of want to like throw a little bit of fluff here and there. No, let me just kind of like. I feel like it's a little too blended in some areas. And I don't mind it in some areas, but in some areas I'm like, I want it a little bit less. We'll let that dry, see how it looks. Okay. All right, what color are we gonna do her hair? You know what? I think to tie it all together, I want to do her hair blue. This isn't the blue though, is it? New? Is it? I only have one blue out. Do I want to? Yeah. Okay. Put that a little darker, being that it's like in the back. And then maybe it is. It is. Kind of wanna. Oh, you know what I could do? Let's see how this works. Too long. I'm upset that some of the pencil is just a little too visible in some places. I felt like I definitely erased enough, but I guess not. I also don't have any of that white Copic, so I'm gonna have to rely on like leaving a little bit of open areas. So that you can see the highlight. Because I'm not gonna buy the Copic white ink just for this competition. That's kind of, I don't know, it's a little much. Maybe I should have made that pink. It's too late now, but I don't know. All right, and then I want to make her shoes. I'm going to make the VO4, RVO4, RVO4, VO4, VO4. It's darker. Okay, I need to get her. My E30 ready. Okay. Just a little bit of shading. I guess that's the perk with alcohol markers. If you're willing to be a little bit patient and try to layer up a little bit, you know, you can get a darker value if you need something a little bit darker. But you just got to be careful with the bleeding. So there's that. I haven't looked at the chat. Oh, nothing's happening. So that's okay. The details take so long. I remember watching Dina Norland, beautiful, wonderful artist. She passed away, may she rest in peace. She is a fellow YouTube artist, and she made these pieces where at one point, like I'm like, and this was very earlier on in my art journey, I'm like, girl, that's finished. Like, what more can you do? This, you're done. And she kept on going and she kept on going, and you're like, oh my gosh, I don't know how she made it look better, but because it already looked, amazing, but she made it look better. So talented. She was definitely very talented. All right, so in my opinion, art is subjective, I think I want to kind of maybe sort of throw it a little bit of this down here too, you know? All right, now, those clouds in the background, should I leave them white? That is a very good question, and one that I don't have an answer to. I don't. So I'm gonna leave it. Because sometimes you have to just walk away from a piece. Most of the times. Most of the times you don't see, you don't see what's right in front of your face because you're too close to the piece. So we'll add a little bit of fluff. Appreciate where we have gotten to in this piece. And probably call it quits for a little bit. If I'm not done by next stream, maybe we'll continue it. I should be done by next stream, because what next stream was today? Yeah, next stream, it should be submitted already, so I definitely will have it done by then, or whatever piece I do plan on submitting. Yeah. I like the little shade that it gave. I think I want to do that to this side too, because there's a little bit too much white going on right there. So let's get shady. I'm so funny. I'm so funny. And by funny, I mean corny. My kids, they make fun of how corny I am. I think I've said this before. I know I sound like a broken record sometimes, but listen, being corny is a talent. It is a talent, and I am a very talented corny person. I want to throw I think I'm going to use the chisel tip only because I want to try to bring it up a little bit. Just soften the line that I made. I'm going to put another one on the inside. And I'm going to actually come up here and finish it. Because I don't completely hate it. Chisel tip again. Let's get this side. I think I should go in a circular motion when I get out here, just to keep the consistency of the cloud texture. That looks good. I like it very much. I think I'm gonna stop here and I'm gonna take like a break from it and then come back to it. When this is gonna be what's on the stream at the end, but the finished result, whenever I do finish it, I'm going to post it on the community tab. I know I said a whole bunch of I'm gonna post on the community tab things. Hopefully I remember it all. But if I don't, I can always rewatch this and remind myself. So this is where I'm staying with this. Wish me luck if this is the one I send. Even if it's not and I send a different one, wish me luck, because I'm nervous as heck. And I know it's like a chance in hell that I'm gonna get picked, but just the fact that I'm putting myself out there is freaking making my heart race. Thank you guys for hanging out with me and giving me the courage to just do better and be better with my art and keep on going and all that stuff, because you guys really do that. All the fluff and nonsense that go on in, you know, certain circles and things like that, it's nice to have a place where, you know, we're just like having a conversation and rooting each other on and giving each other confidence. And I just want to say thank you. I appreciate you guys always, always. And I will see you next Tuesday, same bad hour. Same bad channel, same bad time. Peace and love.